Hey everybody, Dirty Dan here. So, today we got another crusty one. Man, what's up with all these crusty locomotives? Well, anyways, this is a Tyco Southern 080. This is one of the ones that I needed. I got this from my good buddy, Gopher Nopper. As you guys know, we make a lot of trade deals. He has a lot of good stuff. His channel just hit 700 subscribers. Congratulations. So, anyways, now what we're going to do is we're going to clean this up. But before we do, I actually want to see if this works at all. But I highly doubt it because it's just so water damaged. But it's worth a shot. Okay, it's on the track. I got the power on. I really don't have high hopes for this. But the other weird thing is I noticed this has the smoke fluid tag on it. Why would it have the smoke fluid tag on it? I really don't know what the case with this is. I honestly think maybe it was a newer locomotive and it just kind of got left in the basement and just got flooded. I honestly don't know. But anyways, I'm going to throw some power at it. Power on. Watch that light just like flicker on. I really don't see it happening. What? Did you guys hear that? The motor is kicking on. How? How is that even possible? It's trying. Let me get the camera up close so you guys can hear it. It's moving like the tiniest bit. Okay, well, I guess that's good. Maybe this thing does have a bright future. So, let's see what we can do. Okay, alright, well, it's all apart, and first of all, I have to replace a couple things. All of these parts are bad, including the screws, which I have a whole tray of replacements here, so there's a couple screws that I actually need to replace, because they're so rusted, if I try to put them back in and take them out again, they're not coming out. It's a miracle I got them out. I had to use the tapping method. You gotta jam the screwdriver in the screw, hit it like a bunch of times, and it'll sort of snap it loose. And I had to do that for this one, and both of the brush plate screws. Every other thing came off pretty good. I'm going to have to replace this main gear. I had to mangle it to get it off, of course. But I have a whole stock load of replacements, so that's not a big deal. The main issue here is the corrosion damage. There's just so much. I need to get whatever screws are actually good, and I need to start, like, soaking stuff. Because if I want to get this all put back together soon, I have to go get, like, some cleaner to clean the corrosion off. The boiler was tough to get apart because the cab won't budge. It literally will not move. So I had to get it apart. I got it apart without breaking it. Came apart fine. Also, for those wondering, yes, I have the missing boiler pieces. So that's actually going to be another part of this. We have to repair the boiler. The tender came apart, but that screw is not coming out. And I'm not even going to try because it's going to screw up the tender shell. So, apart from that, I have noticed these wheels almost look melted, and I don't exactly know what's happening here, and it looks like it's on the same with this brush plate. Or not brush plate, this is the carrier, or whatever you call this for the bottom of the tender. I don't exactly know if this was fire damaged. I really don't know. I don't know what this is. It looks like fire damage, but who knows? I mean, it's really just, it's so odd. I've never seen damage quite like this. So I've got 3 like almost brand new replacements right here. Because of course I have a million stock parts for these. So without further ado, I'm going to clean all this up. And by the way, I got the drivers moving freely. And the smoke unit moving freely. Which, not freely, I just got it moving. But anyways, the funniest thing is that the brushes and the springs are perfect, so that's not something I have to worry about. That's actually really good, because once this thing's all said and done, it should run like brand new because of how good condition the springs are. But anyways, without further ado, let's get back into it. Okay, folks, so it's been about an hour and a half since I started this, or no, about 2 hours, and we're about 2/3 of the way through. We're now on the last stretch after like an hour of parts cleaning, which this was so difficult to clean. There is just so much corrosion. I took a lot of pictures of it. They should be playing, during the video. You guys should be able to see just how bad it was. But this thing is going to look like a beautiful locomotive again. So, it's now time to put the thing back together. And I'm kind of excited. I have to repair the boiler still, which I'm going to get some super glue. I'll put it along the cracks, we'll glue it back together, and then boom, there we go. Reinstall the smoke unit, which still I have to lubricate that and get the rust off of the slider. And, bing, bang, bam, doodle, we're going to get it back together. So anyways, let's hop back into it.